The Vancouver Giants roller coaster ride to the playoffs has been turned upside down again. Struggling for goals and wins, the Giants welcome the top team in the West to keep their playoff hopes alive. With a hold on first in the conference, the Kelowna Rockets still have one more item to play for, the Scotty Monroe Trophy and home ice throughout the playoffs. It's the Rockets and Giants, next on Shaw.
Braid backhands it in front of his own net, but it's kicked down the ice. We've got something going on behind the play. It's a fight. It's Braid, and it is Thrower in a scrap at tight quarters. Braid has that right hand free, but so does Thrower, and Thrower tries that uppercut. And that's a pretty spirited fight. Thrower's helmet now going to the ice. Linesmen are going to get in between. And the Kelowna-Vancouver rivalry continues, and some clapping of the hands by Josh Thrower to try to get his team going. Plays it around the board, comes back out to Gatenby. A shot doesn't reach the net. Ronning tries to calm the puck down, does. Nice pass up to Stadel, getting free. Stadel in! Take it down! Will there be a penalty shot? Yes, there will! Stadel, on his birthday, is getting a penalty shot for the Vancouver Giants. It's been a long time since the Giants scored a goal. Will he end the drought here? Stadel stopped by Herringer, and the drought continues. Stadel unable to cash in. Herringer just outweighted him, didn't he?
He sure did.
Oh, what a hit by Osipov. Osipov puts down the Kelowna Rocket. Quinney is very slow to get up. Quinney making his way slowly to the Kelowna bench area. What a solid hit by Osipov. And the fight is going to break out as a result, as taking exception with Southam. Osipov having to answer for what was a clean check, and now Southam goes and takes on Osipov in another spirited fight in the center ice area. Oh, are they throwing him? Oh my, what a hit! Osipov coming back, Southam and Osipov really going at it. And there are some big blows landing here by both, Southam especially, but Osipov hanging in there, and he comes back strong too. What a fight between Osipov and Southam in the center circle after a huge hit by Osipov. Wow.
Wow. There may not be any score in this hockey game, and the Rockets, admittedly, with some of the better chances, but I'll tell you what, you watch the hit by Osipov. That's one thing about him. He does finish checks.
I have to confess, that was my first look on replay. I thought initially when I saw it live it was a clean hit, but anyway, here's a chance for Geertsen. Shot, what a save by Herringer as he got his arm on that one, and there's Herringer's best save of the first period on that laser of a shot by Geertsen. Now Goulbourne for Kelowna. Shot just inside the line. Foster knocked off stride. Foster trying to kick it up. Here's a shot from Gatenby. Scores! The Kelowna Rockets have broken through with the first goal of this hockey game. It's Gatenby from the blue line at 2:57 of the third period. Kelowna leads Vancouver 1-0.
You know, Goulbourne's going to get in on the forecheck. That's him right there. He knocks Foster down, he gets support. And those three guys along the boards for the Rockets don't make a big play. This is just a short pass, but Gatenby with a shot from that point. I don't know if Lee was screened or not. And you know, for this Vancouver Giant team, boy, have they given up a lot of third period goals.
And Stevens is hit hard. There'll be a penalty there. Another potential scrap, but no scrap will break out after Stevens was just hammered into the wall right in front of the penalty box. Taken out by Zane Jones.
Right about now he knows, I'm done.
Is Jones done? Yes, he is. 5-minute penalty goes on the board for Jones. His night is through. They are now going to be shorthanded for 5 minutes. Draisaitl from back of the net. Draisaitl didn't hold on to it. Jackson Houck starts back the other way. Tries to make one move, takes a hit up high. There'll be a penalty there. Shot, score! It came in front and Foster put it home. It's a 1-1 tie. Foster scores for Vancouver, shorthanded.
Dan, I think it's Rodney Southam that ends up taking Jackson Houck to the back wall. And that was a delayed penalty, and on that delayed penalty, that puck ends up on Foster's stick.
Stadel now for the Rockets. Martin moving in. Merkley fakes the shot, passes it off, shot, score! Stadel scores for the Kelowna Rockets as they whip it around on the power play, and Kelowna is back up 2-1, and the power play will continue. Martin will take the shot, that deflects on to Lee. Geertsen can't get the stick on the puck. Goulbourne coming off the quarter boards, and it rolls off the stick. Back to the line, the shot, knocked down, rebound, score! Draisaitl scores, and it is 3-1 for the Kelowna Rockets. What a power play this has been. 2 goals for Kelowna, a shorthanded one for Vancouver, and Draisaitl makes it 3-1 Rockets.
First he acquires Braid from Prince George, then he gets Draisaitl.
Here's a breakaway and a goal again for Kelowna as they've scored a shorthanded goal. Goulbourne going in for what we're now told is his second of the period as he tipped the Gatenby shot, and Goulbourne has scored for the Rockets to blow this thing wide open.
Where was all of this stuff?
No kidding.
In the first 40 minutes. Wow, that speed, that shorthand, that's where you want Goulbourne. Tyrell Goulbourne, when he is killing penalties, takes such direct lines to the puck because of his speed. There he just outraces everybody.
30 seconds to go in the power play. And that pass intercepted, but it's turned over. Menell gets it back once more. Menell moving in, holding, still Menell. Will he ever shoot it? He does, he scores! And it is Jackson Houck on the rebound to make it 4-2 with 1:24 to go in the third period. Pop-off getting it to Benson. Benson down, lost it, and here's Draisaitl sending it up. Nice pass, Goulbourne, hat trick! He scores! Goulbourne completing a third period hat trick, scoring in the empty net for the Kelowna Rockets, set up by Draisaitl. So the Rockets snap their 2-game losing streak, 49th win of the year. The Giants have now lost 5 in a row. They did score 2 goals tonight. They were right there for most of the hockey game, but they have fallen for the 6th consecutive time to the Rockets. 6-0 in the season series. There's still 2 meetings remaining this year.